Night two. Definitely a strong return after night one. And I kind of feel like it started off with typical sort of F Zappa, just literally just reading the set list. Going through and providing no real information that someone without an internet connection and eyes could be able to figure out. But kind of give the rundown real quick, like in the set closers and openers. But for me, the review really picked up when I started to kind of talk about watching the webcast with a noob. I don't know who this guy is or girl. I don't know what their connection was with F Zappa, if they live near the FZ. But if he's having people over for webcasts, I want in. I want in. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Maybe there'll be some sort of lottery or a contest, maybe. Tickets. I'd buy tickets. I'd travel. I'd go on F Zappa tour, which would just be me and him watching webcasts and me watching his reviews afterwards. But just throwing it out there. It's an idea, F Zap. Kind of just sort of basic review, as I mentioned, is just hitting the set list, just reading off the set list for a while. But for me, the whole review, I think, revolved around the Mike's clothes and that kind of weird tangent he went on. Pretty impressive that I don't know what show he's talking about. Apparently Mike's taking off his clothes, having two pairs of pants or shorts or something, and folding his clothes on stage. But the review really kind of went into overdrive for me when F Zappa started to describe how Mike Gordon should give his clothes to the audience, throw his pants out, throw his shoes out. Kind of a weird little part of the review, but my favorite part of the evening. Also, I glad that he brought up the fashion. Week one, we had Paige wearing kind of a weird like hipster shirt, looking like he should be in some sort of brewery somewhere. And Mike with his little glow-in-the-dark outfits. And finally, second night, got around to talking about it. So I'm glad that was discussed, even just for a little bit. From there, honestly, nothing too memorable about the rest of the review. Kind of ran in circles for a little bit and closed it out. Seemed to enjoy the show. But yeah, I think a good comeback from night one. Night one was a little bit rough. Last night, more direction, more focused, and of course the stories about watching the webcast with his noob friend and the kind of side story about Mike's fashion choices felt really made it. And who knows? Night three, I think it's kind of like the one win, one loss tiebreaker. I think if it's going to be one of those memorable weekends that we all know and love from F Zappa, he's got to come in strong for this last one. But we'll see. I'm excited to see what happens, but we'll be in touch, and yeah. Boom.